What is up, guys? Rick Cacus here, and today we have a bunch of brand spankin' new Destiny 2 news, courtesy of the Bungie weekly update that has just been released and has unveiled a bunch of new official Destiny 2 information. It's been a while since we've done one of these because most of the weekly updates have been pretty minor until today. This is seriously a video you're going to want to watch start to finish. Bungie talks about the next 2 updates coming out and all of the content being changed within them, and also details the brand new event arriving soon. And so, let's get started. But first, if you're in the market for amazing gaming headphones, including the ones I personally use and recommend, the A40s, I've partnered with ASTRO, so check the link in the description down below. Clicking it is going to automatically apply a code that's going to let you save some money on your purchase and help me out. Definition of a win-win. Alright, now let's get started here with the first change, and that is to the Malfeasance. So, the Malfeasance is an exotic Gambit hand cannon, and if you don't know how to get it, I've done a guide completely outlining what to do, but the first part of that quest line is actually fighting a randomly spawning boss, and that's caused some issues. When playing Gambit, you have a chance for your Primeval to be a special Primeval, this one specifically. If you kill him, you're going to be able to start this quest. Now that's all fine and good, except for the fact that people are going 6, 8, 12 hours playing Gambit without seeing this guy spawn whatsoever. So Bungie is going to tweak the numbers to make this guy a little bit more common as a sight in Gambit. So essentially, this Primeval will spawn more frequently based on the level of curse within the Dreaming City. When the curse is at its maximum and you can access the Shattered Throne dungeon and stuff like that, this guy is going to be spawning as much as any other Primeval. So you have the exact same chance to get this special Primeval as you do to get, any of the other random Primevals that can spawn. So that's a big increase, and also Bungie has increased the chances for this guy to spawn when it's not the maximum curse week also. So this guy is just going to be appearing much more often in Gambit overall. Now speaking of Gambit, there's another actually pretty big change that's coming, and that's the amount of heavy ammo that's given out from the heavy ammo brick that spawns to specific weapons. And that specific weapon, I think we know what's coming, the Sleeper Simulant. So the ammo crate that spawns will only grant 2 shots instead of 4 previously. So Sleeper Simulant, that's kind of a big nerf to that gun, basically halving its kill potential. Now, if you're running a ton of heavy ammo finders and picking up your own heavy ammo, you can still kind of overcome this, but that should definitely be noted. Also, a big buff, swords. If you pick up the ammo brick that spawns, swords are going to go from 6 ammo previously to now 12 ammo from that brick. So if you are someone who's running a sword in Gambit, your sword just got a lot better. Alright, now moving on from there, Bungie detailed a lot of what is coming in the next update, update 2.0.4, scheduled for October 16th, 2018. So, here are all the changes they outlined. Number 1, added the ability to hover over lost sectors to see their name once a player has looted them. Secondly, players can now track up to 3 pursuits. Also, and this is actually a big one, Bungie is going to add 3 new heavy weapons to the world loot pool. The Through Fire and Flood, which is a grenade launcher, the Zenobia D, which is a rocket launcher, and the Crooked Fang 4FR, which is a linear fusion rifle. So, the Edge Transit memes are finally going to be not relevant anymore, because right now, in the world loot pool, the Edge Transit is like the only heavy you can get, or at least it feels like it, and so adding 3 new potential drops to that heavy slot when you're just out exploring the world, getting random legendary drops, again, that's going to make it so the Edge Transit isn't dropping literally every 12 seconds. So, big change there, and more opportunity to just get more weapons, more rolls. The Zenobia D is an interesting one. It's a rocket launcher, but it's a Hawker rocket launcher, so it automatically comes with tracking. That's actually a big factor. Moving on from there, they fixed a bug where Prime engrams were going straight to the Postmaster at the end of Crucible matches. They will now show alongside other end of match rewards. Also, they added Transmat Effects to the collections under the Flare category, which is a sweet change. Now you're going to actually be able to keep track of your Transmat Effects, withdraw whatever you want, apply them to new ships you're getting. That's actually pretty sweet. Moving on from there, they're fixing 2 bugs, one where the Gambit invasion portal will not reactivate, and another where the 1000 voices raid exotic will cause a loud screeching audio when fired, strafing or jumping, which I mean, it's the 1000 voices, shouldn't it be screeching? Anyways, moving on from there. Now that's what's coming October 16th, and that is probably just a small taste of what is coming. There's probably going to be more stuff. In fact, something else that is coming October 16th that was only confirmed just today is the brand new Festival of the Lost event. So here's the picture for it, and Bungie says, welcome to October. This month will be home to another Festival of the Lost. It begins on October 16th, 2018 with a celebration of lost heroes and a new challenge to tackle. It includes a costume party and you're all invited. It ends with a quest to solve a murder. Be on the lookout next week for a full reveal of what we're scaring up for the season. Okay, so Festival of the Lost, honestly not been too well received in the past because of its huge emphasis on Eververse and microtransactions, but Destiny is in a very good state right now, and so just having a fun event where you can just earn cosmetic rewards, I think, you know, this is a good time for it. There's still so much to do in the game, so this is kind of icing on top of the cake. I would love to see even just a couple of more weapons, like one new weapon that you can get for solving the murder at the end of this event. Like, that would be such a sweet addition to the game, and that would actually impact gameplay. So I'm excited to see what they reveal next week. But yes, Festival of the Lost returning October 16th. But the October 16th update is not actually the only update happening in October. There's another one, update 2.0.5, scheduled for October 30th, 2018. So here are the changes coming with that second October update. Number 1, rebalancing functionality of distribution/dynamo perks, requiring players to be near opponents for super energy benefits. So if you're running spec'd out completely in super energy stuff, now you're going to actually have to be in the fray. You can't just wait in the back of the map. Next up, another change, slightly increasing sword damage in PvE to address player feedback. Awesome change. Swords are now going to be more viable. Next up, slightly increasing fusion rifle damage in PvE. Another fantastic change. Like, you don't see too many people rocking fusion rifles or swords. Hopefully this will change that. Next up, increasing viability of Malfeasance in PvE and Gambit activities. So Malfeasance is getting a buff too, which is going fantastically with the change coming very soon where Malfeasance is actually going to be dropping more. So not only can you get your hands on this weapon, but it's going to be better later down the road. Also, they're adjusting visibility of the Titan's banner shield, making it easier for players to see through the effects. After that, this is a big one, guys. They're adjusting exotic rewards to help reduce the number of duplicate drops. And they say players may still receive duplicates, but there will be better chances for Forsaken exotics when receiving exotic rewards. I think that's a fantastic change. I am okay with exotics dropping very infrequently and being very rare. It helps them feel so much more special when you do get one. But I just beat the Last Wish raid last night and I got a sweet business as my only reward from the end raid chest. That's kind of dumb. Like, stuff like that is kind of dumb. I don't need my 20th foe tracer. I want something new. Like, so just reducing duplicate drops, I think that's a fair change. Another big change is that the chance for a Nightfall unique reward to drop will increase each time a Nightfall is completed without a unique drop. So just more Nightfall rewards dropping. That's another fantastic change. I think that right now the drop rates are a little bit stingy, especially because it's random rolls. So you're going to get a new Nightfall loot drop and it's going to be a trash roll and you're just going to have to keep farming. Whereas before, in year one, it was okay to have very rare drop rates because once you got it, you got it. You got the only version out there. So I think this is, again, a very fair change. Moving on from there, adding Masterwork cores as rewards for specific spider wanted bounties and general scrapper bounties. So massacre cores are going to be a little bit more common, and I know that's going to help a lot of players out. After that, reducing the time for a single shader deletion from your inventory, and lastly, we are developing a fix for an issue where a team will defeat the Ascendant Primeval Servitor, but the opposing team receives credit for the kill, which is pretty terrible. And the last thing we're going to be talking about today is that Bungie actually announced that the Last Wish raid will not be getting a prestige difficulty. Now, if you are a hardcore raid player, you still have quite a lot of challenges within the triumphs and wishes and so on, you know, doing this raid flawless and all of that stuff. But again, it is a little disappointing to hear, especially since information previously was pointing us in that direction. But that's the way it is. And, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video, found it informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. And if you guys want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That's linked in the description down below, as is my Twitch channel, which you can also follow. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.